This video is made for mature audiences. Parental discretion is strongly advised. Thank you. Okay, everybody, so this is my promo for Aeroplanoui. This game is a pretty much straight up arcade shooter. You just pilot a plane around, shoot stuff, and rack up as high a score as possible. It's a pretty straightforward game, very minimalistic. Doesn't have too much in the way of controls. It's basically fly, shoot, and turn. But in that regard, the game is designed to be a leaderboard grind type thing. So you play the game, compare yourself to the leaderboards. It's supposed to have co-op on it. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody else that has the game, so I wasn't able to test that out. But we're gonna give it like I said, we'll give it a run for about a half hour now. The company that created this, or the publisher developer that created this, Fusion, they actually created their own engine for this game. They call it the Fusion engine, and from what I could tell, it's a beautiful engine. I mean, the game looks beautiful. Everything runs pretty well. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy it. We're gonna give it a run, and let me go ahead and get this started. Now the game is keyboard driven. It did say that there was supposed to be controller support. Unfortunately, when I tried to use the controller, it didn't work, which kind of disappointed me. The only thing that worked was shoot and thrust. So we're going to be playing keyboard. So yeah, you have your basic options. The mouse sensitivity. The mouse is only used on this screen here, so this kind of puzzled me when there was mouse sensitivity. The visuals, you can set motion blur and all the anti-aliasing you want, bloom, shadows and stuff. I turned most of this stuff off. Audio, you can set the music volume, master volume, things like that. And the key binding is very straightforward. You can go in and change these. So what I did was I just basically used ADW and then right alt and right control, so I could use both of my hands and keep them kind of evenly spaced out on the keyboard because I didn't want to cramp my hands together. So the original layout's actually kind of all one-handed, which was a little awkward. But there are leaderboards. You can check them if you have friends that play it. Global, you can check the global leaderboards, and like I said, it's just pretty much it's like a ladder style game in that regard. So everybody who plays the game, you can compare yourself against them, and just try to be number one. And so multiplayer is supposed to be, I think they said it was up to 4 people, but unfortunately I won't be testing that today. I will just be playing single player. So go ahead, pop in. Like I said, the game looks gorgeous. So, and here we go. Now it is physics based in one regard. It's like if you're thrusting, it'll kind of keep carrying you forward. And it does have auto fire, so you don't have to worry about constantly smacking your button, which is actually really handy. You do have limited health. Hopefully you guys can see that up there. It's in the top left corner is supposedly your shields or your armor. It doesn't specify in the game what it's called. So I'm just going to call up the health bar. Whoa. So what the game is like you're on this asteroid protecting a mining colony, and the mining colony is under attack. So your job is to fly around and kill everything that appears. It'll come out from the top of the screen. That'll be like the upper atmosphere type situation, or the whatever you want to call it. Is basically the ceiling of the game. Well, I'm taking a lot of hits here. Now there are supposed to be power-ups in the game. Whoa. Like I said, it's an absolutely gorgeous game. The background is a little distracting to me. Just because it's kind of hard to see yourself through the background, but Like I said, it's a nice backdrop. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like it. It's just that it takes a little bit of training your eyes to get used to it, because your ship is relatively small in comparison to the background. Whoa! I just got ping pong. Oh. And there is a dodge function as well. Like one of the keybinds that I have set up will allow you to do a dodge roll. Just try to do it. So this right here, whoop, kind of little skirt type thing. Let's see. I thought I saw something fall down here. Now it does also doesn't just have these little planes. It has all kind of different vehicles that eventually spawn. So like in this case, there's a tank down there like shooting at me. Whoa! Let me get out of here. Yeah, you do bounce around a little bit. I don't know if hitting the fort actually gives you any damage or not. I have... Whoa! And you can't shoot stuff off of the screen, which is nice. I found that really, really handy to help play this game. Oh, there's a little... Hey, get back here. I guess he got away. Yep, off the screen. Oh! Jeez, there's so many things flying around me now. Okay, there we go. Ah! I say I kind of wish the controller worked a little bit better, because I would like to have a controller in my hand doing this, because it's really hard to use the keyboard actually. Oh geez, what the hell is that? Oh, it's like a... Oh! Oh! Man, I'm getting smacked around. And there we go. Game over. Now, that thing smacked me around a little bit. So yeah, it's a one life type thing. You just basically try to last as long as you can. We'll do a few playthroughs of it though, but... And then it tells you how many things you killed. And then your high score submits to the leaderboard. So it's a pretty straightforward game. You know, it's something I think that would be really cool to play, like if you're, you know, just chilling for a few minutes, you just want to play something, but you don't want to get like too involved with anything. Unless, you know, you have to get really good at the game and you can last for like 20 minutes or something like that. But it does have a try again button, so you can just hop right back into it. Said the speed and maneuverability of your ship actually isn't horrible. It's just controlling it's a little difficult because, like I said, it's just, you know, the I basically have WAD on this because the S wouldn't help me anyway. But like I said, I like the physics. You know, it kind of keeps you rolling. You bounce off the stuff and you collide with it, which is, you know, kind of cool. It can be a little frustrating because you can get ping pong, but whoa. Whoa. And so the size of the vessels are a little bit, like I said, it's a little hard to see them with the background. Like I said, the background's absolutely gorgeous, but it is kind of hard to see them. Where'd you go? Get back here. Dang it. Although they do have a satisfying explosion when they blow up. Like, you know you blew one up. Ah! Okay, I just got ping pong to heck there. Whoa! Okay. Alright, I just took a missile to the face. Apparently that's a thing. Oh dear God. Go away, tank. You bother me. Whoa! Okay, well, whoa! Ah! Whoa! They sent me flying. And once you kind of get used to, rotating in this game, it's actually you can't keep track of it. It's just a little hard. It's got that. Oh crud! That thing again. Did I get him? Nope. Get back here, you. I'm gonna put a hole in you this time. Or not. Okay, cool. I got him. Whee! Oh, another one. What the freak? Nah, this ain't fair. Oh, I guess this means the game's getting harder. I'm doing too good. Oh, come on. Turn around. Turn around. Ah! Get away from me. Oh, geez. There's too much stuff around here. Oh, God. Kaboom! Well, I'm up to 800 points. I know you guys can't see the score because it's behind my face, but you can see it on the score screen when it pops up. I did better. I killed one of those big things. So yeah, I mean it's so a couple of oddball things I noticed too, like putting it in full screen kind of makes the game act a little funny. Like if you tab out of it, it's like the game when you tab out of it, it goes from full screen back to window mode, and it kind of acts a little goofy. So that's a little bit of a design flaw in the game, I think. But and also when you tab out the mouse, it has its own mouse pointer. So if you happen to tab out and you get the Windows mouse pointer, it doesn't track. So you have to click back into the window and then get the mouse pointer for the game. Now, this game was originally released in June of 2018. Now, you might be thinking, it's like, why are you doing a promo for a game that's been out for a while? That's just the way that the system works that I'm a part of. Like, sometimes you get a game that's a little bit older, it's been out for a while, but the developer or the publisher puts the game back into the system and says, hey, you know what? Give this a shot. Let us know what you think. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay, so apparently just like that little help button thing said, apparently if you stop shooting and you just fly, you do get your health back a little bit, so that's handy. Oh! No, you don't. Get back here. This is like Space Invaders on crack. In a way. Wow, this thing takes a lot of hits. Get back here, you. Ah! Okay, so apparently killing that thing's not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, where's this tank at? It's over here again? Alright. Whoa! Another one. Get back here. No, you don't. I'm not letting you land. Okay, well, I just busted him on my face, so I guess that works. Oh! Oh, and there's one of those big green things again. Alright. Damn, I lost myself again. Alright. Ah! Okay, this is getting not fun. Ah! Bounce! Oh wow, there's so much stuff going on. Alright. Heal. Turn. Alright, got rid of him. Another one. Ah! Let me get rid of that tank first. Before he turns me into Swiss cheese. Oh god, there's so much. God, there's so much stuff going on. Oh god, that gets hectic really quick. That got hectic really, really quick. Holy crow. I've broken it on stream. How did I break it? And thanks, Stucky. How you doing today, man? Yeah, it kind of feels like like asteroids. Although Nova Drift, the game I played before, feels more like it, but yeah, it definitely has the asteroids vibe to it. But I appreciate the minimalist way the game is designed, though. It's like it's just pretty straightforward. But man. The whole gravity physics kind of throws it a little bit, because a game like this, I would expect that you wouldn't have to deal with gravity, but at the same time, it's a nice difference to the style of game this is, where you're just spinning around shooting stuff. So it's not just a straightforward, stand still and spin around in circles type thing, but I said the gravity on this is definitely kind of throwing me a little bit. Because then you have to adjust for your angles a lot more playing this. Then that happens. You get tossed around like a ping pong ball. music's catchy. I mean, it feels appropriate to the theme of the game. So, kind of a little bit of a like a rock techno beat going in the background. Is there a tank down here now, or am I? Oh yeah, there is. My aim's getting a little bit better. I'm getting used to it, but like I said, it's still kind of hard to keep track of everything because, like I said, the regular ships are so small, and so are you. Wow, I got wrecked. Wrecked. It just shows the final score. Ooh, that's not cool. Hold on a second. Okay, that did not happen when I was recording the game. Alright. Alright, give me just a sec. I guess I'm going to have to restart the game. Alright, so... Okay. Well, glitch! Alright, so apparently tabbing out of the game is a bad idea. It broke OBS. It didn't do that during my test. Like, I tapped out of it and everything was fine, so... I'm going to have to turn full screen off then and put it on borderless and use a slightly smaller resolution then. See what happens. Thanks for letting me know, Ducky. Jeez. Alright guys, when I post this on YouTube, I'll have to edit that. Okay, why is the full screening? Okay, let's try this, guys. That doesn't look right, though, does it? Hold on. Sorry about the technical glitches, guys. This happens sometimes when I play some of these games. So, like, they act fine during my test, and when I'm on stream, it decides it doesn't want to work. I had this happen. Oh wow! I had this happen on 2 games before, and it took me like forever to get it fixed. Hopefully, that doesn't happen here. All right, so 1920 by 1080 borderless. See if that helps. I apologize, everybody. Normally, like I said, 95% of the time, I don't have any hiccups like this. So this is a little bit of a funky hiccup here. Oof. Now I gotta fix this again. Yeah, the problem is I can't use display capture on my computer. It doesn't act right. I usually switch between window capture and game capture. So if game capture starts acting stupid, and I'll switch to window capture. Alright guys, take 2. Let's see if this works any better. I've got it on borderless now, maybe that'll correct it. Sometimes it's a simple matter of just not using full screen. That could be just the, that could be the fix for it. So yeah, I've got a little bit of an issue with OBS capturing the game and it tabbing out and losing it. So borderless fixes it. I'll find out when I tab out of the screen afterwards if it catches. If not, then I'll go to window. I prefer not to, but okay. Where are you, buggers? Let's go this way. Oh, there you are. Ooh. Took a bit of a shot there. There we go. I like the little vapor trail that the ship creates when it's thrusting. That's a nice little touch there. Whee! The tank was upside down. What did I do? Did I blow it up or something on the way down? Okay, here we go. You get above them and just kind of dive bomb them. Whoa! I need health! Ah! I need health! Stay away! Holy crow, this is getting crazy. Come on! Ah! Alright, that takes care of the one. Where's the other one at? Oh, I need help. Oh, what's going on? What's the alarm for? Ah! Where am I? Oh, jeez. Oh! Ah! I gotta get away from the edge. Come on. What is going on? Jeez. All right. Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! What the hell? What the hell is shooting at me right there? What is that? Okay. Yeah, no, Ducky. It was definitely the game. Okay, it looks like being on borderless helped because I switched over and it didn't crap out on me. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna hit exit and we're gonna go back to the menu. All right. Okay, so that's the fix for it. So play it on borderless if you're gonna stream it. Okay. Okay, that's an interesting glitch, Ducky. But how's your day been going, man? Did you do anything? Did you do anything fun for the Valentine's Day, or did you pretty much was this just same old day for you? All right, stream. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works now. I'm gonna tab in and out a couple times. All right. Looks like it worked. So, hello. Oh, jeez. Okay. So a slight glitch in the matrix there. Apparently, when I tapped out, it didn't quite register I was back in the window. All right. And it didn't quite register I was back in the game, so that was a little bit of a weirdness. All right. They say this game's supposed to have power-ups of some type. Like there's supposed to be a better gun that you can get, but I don't know how to get it. All right. Where are you guys? Oh. All right. Like I said, the physics is the hard part to get used to here. It feels like because while you're flying around and flipping around, if you get banged around a little bit, like you can throw where you're shooting off. And especially when you're drifting, when you're not thrusting. Like, all right, can I actually kill this thing? Get back here. Whoa! Did it get away? It got away, dang it. Whoa! Splat! I got splatted right there. You never know, Ducky. You could have a side piece hiding somewhere and didn't tell us about it. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty. Oof. The only downside to this background is it's like legit giving the eye strain a little bit. Because the action in front of it is moving a lot faster than the background is. So like I said, I'm losing the ships in flight. Pretty easily. Because I have to like force myself to focus on my ship instead of on on the enemies. And then just kind of look sideways. It's a bit of an interesting quandary actually. Like right there, I kind of lost myself for a second. Actually, the way this background looks, it kind of reminds me of a different game that I played that was completely unrelated to this genre, but it has that same sort of weird, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's like the it's like the momentum and motion of the game doesn't make sense with the background, so just everything feels like it's moving in two different directions. So it's like it's almost like an art. I don't know, not quite a vertigo effect, but it just feels like disorienting a little bit. Again, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful background, and like I said, the graphics of the individual ships is actually really nice. Like I can see the details on them, but it's like I don't know what I'm looking at sometimes. I like the physics of their engine. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do with it. So I mean, I like the physics, and I mean, graphically, like I said, graphically it's a beautiful design. But I don't know, it's just the way this is laid out. Just feel, like I said, it's starting to disorient me a little bit. I mean, I think. Well, you never know. You know, maybe you're into that, man. Who knows? Like I said, I make no assumptions in this life anymore. Yeah, I'm starting to develop a headache from the game. Believe it or not, it's just the way that background is. I mean, I've got the game on normal graphics and everything, but like I said, I'm starting to develop a headache. That's a very disorienting background. And losing it very easily. I don't know. What do you think when you're looking at the game? How does it feel to you, Duffy? I'd like to get a second opinion on the subject. Does it look disorienting to you, or is that just me? I mean, how do you handle games like that that has like a slow moving background and a fast moving foreground? It's just me. And I just might be like I don't have problems with like flashing colors or stuff like that, but like I played another game called Metal Country that was like that. Like the background was really really slow, but the foreground was really fast, and it was also like bright neon colors, and it gave me like a splitting headache after like playing for 15 minutes. Um, so yeah, this game is starting to remind me of that a little bit, and it's a little, like I said, it's a little disorienting to me. So I feel like there's a segment of the population that might not like this game just because of that. And so we'll play it a little bit longer since I had a little bit of an interrupt there. I'm actually going to leave the interrupt in the video when I post on YouTube. I was thinking about editing it out, but I'm going to leave it in there. It'll actually be good for the video because I try to keep my reviews honest. So if I edit that out, people are going to wonder what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'll just have to leave it in. And just put an explanation in the video about what happened there. So full screen has a issue with you alt tabbing out of the game. Borderless works fine, so I can play it on my screen resolution borderless, and it works just fine. I can tab out of it. The stream hasn't lost the. It hasn't been stuck on like the scoring screen or anything. Now the game, like I said, the game came out in June of 2018. One of the comments I read about it, because this is supposed to be a community-driven game, like there's supposed to be a leaderboard. And so one of the people who posted a review about it said that their biggest gripe about the game was that the leaderboard was relatively small. That means the community was kind of small for the game, but there was still plenty of people to compare your scores with. But yeah, if you're like the type of person who wants to be like the best out of like a couple thousand people, I don't know if there's a couple thousand people who play this game or not. Well, let's see, it's $2.99 USD. The thing that bothers me is the fact that, wow, I wasn't paying attention to my health. The biggest thing about the game that bothers me is it feels like it's unfinished in a way, because there's mouse sensitivity, but there's no mouse control in the game. There's controller support, but the controller doesn't work. So I feel like somebody didn't quite finish what they were doing and just went ahead and released the game and said the heck with it. So there's a couple like little design flaws there that kind of stand out to me. It's like, why put mouse sensitivity in the game if the mouse doesn't do anything in the game? Like, it's just for menu, and mouse sensitivity in the menu doesn't matter. Especially when there's only like 4 buttons that you really need to worry about. Oh crap. Okay, I'm getting ping-ponged again. Whoa! But I mean, if like I said, if you're the type of person who likes a minimalist game and don't mind the background you're seeing and stuff like that, you think you'd enjoy it. I mean, for $3, it's not like a horrible choice. Like I said, I just wish it didn't feel incomplete in that regard with the control scheme. And maybe they intended to complete it, or it was like, Maybe it was intended to be a keyboard. I mean, it's just a keyboard game, and they never intended to finish the controls. But putting like half support, and then like, all right, I'm gonna try to pound this thing down. Hey, get back here! You! Oh, jeez. There's a couple things I do. Like I said again, I like the physics. I mean, the physics. You get that little ping pong action going. So the physics in that regard is actually kind of cool. I know there may be some people that'll find that unnecessary difficulty, but it's pretty like it's appropriate physics. If you get hit by something, you're gonna get bounced. Especially considering this is supposed to be like on an asteroid or a mining colony somewhere. So if it's like simulating a low gravity environment, like you would find maybe on an asteroid or something like that, might not, you know, the whole bouncing around thing might actually work for like people's logic. Whoa, I almost died there. I literally was down to like the 1 HP or something like that. Okay. Okay, Star. You're getting spanked again. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Alright. Ah, jeez. Holy crap, sticks. I was gonna say I was gonna try to ping pong the, It seems like ping ponging the enemies is a thing too, so I was gonna try to punch that freaking... Oh crap. Punch that flying saucer into the dirt, but too much stuff flying around me again. Okay, so I guess the alarms mean that there's a big missile salvo coming because that was a lot of missiles that came at me all of a sudden. You would think, but if this is a really like like a planetary size one, like some of the ones that are in our actual asteroid field in our solar system, like those are there's one that's big enough to like knock the moon out of orbit if it ever flies by. But yeah. Okay, guys. So yeah, overall, like I say, that's about 45 minutes or so. Yeah. So overall, like I said, I like the engine. The engine is beautiful. Like I said, the graphics are beautiful. The detail on the little bitty ships is nice, but like I said, I feel like you can lose where you are and where the enemies are really easily unless you're used to this type of game. I wish the sprites were a little bit bigger, or character models, whatever you want to call them. I wish those were a little bit bigger, or the background wasn't so disorienting to me. To me, it was a very disorienting background. Like I was having trouble focusing. Um, some people might not mind it. Again, I wish the controls were a little bit better. I wish the support was there, completely there, one way or the other. Um, but like I said, using the keyboard isn't bad as long as you customize it to your preferences. You should be able to handle it. Like I said, it's pretty responsive. The rotational speed's a little slow for this type of game. I kind of wish they would have upped it a little bit because you need to be able to 360. I mean, it's not a bad rotation speed. It could use a little bit of a boost, a little bit, maybe like 5% more. Um, the thrusting, the dodge thing is nice too because it does kind of it can't get you out of the sticky situations. It's not like so much of a dodge roll as it is. It's like a little turbo boost almost. It's like calling it a dodge roll is not precise. It's more like a turbo boost. You do like a little barrel roll and or aileron roll and get out of the way, because you still get hit. Um, it turns into a bullet hell really quickly. So I mean for like the type of like straight up arcadey shooter, it fulfills that role. So it does. They did do a good job with that. 299. Like I said, 299 USD. It's if they fix the controller support or the mouse support, and maybe give you the option to adjust your rotational speed a little bit. I think that I mean, I think for 299, I mean, you could pick up this game and like you said, it's something that you can play short or long depending on the type of person you are. Like if that background doesn't bother you, you could probably play this for a couple of hours. But me, except 45 minutes in, I'm getting a headache from it. So, uh, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence for this one. Like I said, this one's just it's a little. This one's going to appeal to a very specific audience. I guess is the best way. Like even more specific than the other games that I've done before. Like this is going to be like a very tight audience. Like if you're a leaderboard grinder and you like to be better than everybody else, this game fulfills that role. Like if you just want something that's a simple, quick shooter that you can play for like a couple minutes or a couple hours, and yeah, that fulfills that role. But like I said, if the quirks. They said that full screen quirk when I was like using OBS, I didn't experience that when I was doing my test, but apparently that's a thing. So that's I don't know if that's necessarily a design flaw more than it's an error with the capture, which happens sometimes with OBS. But yeah, so at least they had the borderless option, which fixed it. So I like the menu that comes up at the start of the game. It's like customizable. You can pick your resolution, pick full screen borderless windowed mode. You can even pick your GPU. It has an option to pick whatever GPU you want to use. So I mean, if you've got multiple GPUs, you can rock one or the other. So them making a custom engine, big props to anybody who makes their own engine. Uh, so tweak it a little bit, maybe make the at least if the character models or the ship models were a little bit bigger, especially yours. I mean, I think it'd be easier to play a little bit because it's very tiny in comparison. Like I said, it's easy to get lost in the background. So yeah, guys. Anybody who's been here on Twitch, thank you very much for hanging out, chilling, watching. I hope you enjoyed Aeroplanoui. Like I said, if this is your cup of tea, go pick it up. And I suggest, my feedback is going to be posted again on Steam as always, and I'll make a YouTube video for later for everybody else on YouTube. Everything's going to be in the description box down below. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys.